Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel. And here are my predictions for this weekend's championship matches. Let's start with tomorrow's match, Birmingham City versus Millwall. Well, Birmingham at the moment, they are 3rd, and Millwall are 11th. So far, Birmingham have had a good start to the season. They've won 3 and drawn 1. It'll be interesting to see how long Birmingham stay there for. I don't think they'll be there for long, because sooner or later they're going to go lose some matches and tumble down the table. But saying that, they might surprise me and have a good season, finish in the top half of the championship. Anyway, as for Millwall, they've won 2 and they've lost 2. This one, I'm going to go for a Birmingham win. Birmingham to win. Birmingham 2, Millwall 0. Well, saying that though, I wouldn't be surprised if Millwall don't go to Birmingham and nick a point, or maybe 3. But anyway, I'm going to go for Birmingham to win. Sunderland versus Southampton. Sunderland at the moment are 18th, and Southampton, they are 4th. Southampton are everybody's favourites to come back up. Sunderland so far have won 1, lost 2, and they've drawn 1. Southampton, they've won 3 and drawn 1. I said at the start of the season I didn't think Sunderland will have a good season as they did last season, because they finished in the playoff places last season. Will they finish there again this season? I don't think they will, but you know, the championship, it's unpredictable. Sooner or later, one team usually goes on a good run towards the end of the season. They finish in the playoff places. Will Sunderland do that? You never know, they might. As I say, for Southampton, they are one of the favourites to come back up. But it's a long, hard season, and the championship, it's unpredictable. Anyway, this one I'm going to go for Sunderland 1, Southampton 2. I'm going to go for Southampton to win 2-1. Swansea versus Bristol City. Well, Swansea at the moment, they are 20th. Bristol are 14th. Swansea, they're a funny side. They're a funny side. You never know what you're going to get with Swansea. I did predict them to have promotion push last season, but that didn't happen. It looks like it's going to be a funny season for Swansea. They'll win some and they'll lose some. I can't see them finishing the playoff places, but you never know. As for Bristol City, I think they're going to be probably finish just outside the relegation places. I can't see them mounting a promotion push. This one, Swansea so far haven't won 1. They've lost 2 and they've drawn 2. Whereas Bristol City have won 1, drawn 2 and lost 1. This one's a bit of a local derby because these two are not far apart. This one I'm gonna go for Swansea 0, Bristol City 1. I'm gonna go for Bristol to win 1-0. Coventry City versus Watford. Coventry at the moment, they are 12th, whereas Watford are 15th. I don't think Coventry are going to have such a good season they did last season. I can't see them finishing the playoff places. And Watford are another team, you never know what you're going to get with Watford. They're another fancy team to finish in the playoff places, but I can't see that happening either. Coventry so far have won 1, lost 1 and drawn 2. Watford, they have won 1, drawn 1 and they've lost 2. And of course they lost last weekend to Blackburn, and Coventry drew with Sunderland. This will probably be another tight match. In this one, I'm going to go for Coventry. I'm going to go for Coventry to win. Coventry 1, Watford 0. Ipswich versus Cardiff City. At the moment, Ipswich are 6th, and of course at the start of the season Ipswich were top. Well, they're not top no longer. I didn't think they would be top for much longer. I did say that I thought sooner or later they would start to lose a match and they'll start dropping down the table. But like I said, I think Ipswich are going to surprise a few teams this season. And as for Cardiff, at the moment they're 17th. They're another team that I've predicted would struggle this season, and I think they will. They'll just probably just avoid relegation again, but they will struggle. Ipswich so far have won 3 and lost 1. Of course, they lost to Leeds last weekend. And Cardiff, well, they've won 1, drawn 1, and lost 2. This one I'm going to go for I'm going to go for Ipswich 2, Cardiff 2. I'm going to go for Cardiff to pinch a point, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, but then again, Ipswich want to get back to winning ways because they lost last weekend. But I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. Leeds versus Sheffield Wednesday. Well, at the moment, Leeds are 13th, and of course, Sheffield Wednesday are bottom. And of course, Leeds beat Ipswich last weekend, and Sheffield Wednesday, I think that they lost to Cardiff last weekend. Leeds are so far have won 1, lost 1, drawn 2. And as for Sheffield Wednesday, they haven't won 1. They've lost all 4 at the moment. That kind of form at the moment for Sheffield Wednesday is relegation form. I could see them going right back down. I've said at the start of the season that I thought that Sheffield Wednesday would go back to League One, and I think they will. I think they'll be relegated. But anyway, like I said, there's a long way to go yet, but I can't see Sheffield Wednesday turning this around. Anyway, I'm going to go for Leeds to win. Leeds 4, Sheffield Wednesday 0. I'm going to go for a 4-0 win for Leeds United. Leicester City versus Hull City. Well, of course, at the moment, Leicester are top. And now Leicester have gone top. I think it's going to... Leicester are going to take some shifting. I'm going to say... like I said, it's going to... Leicester are going to take some shifting from the top. I'm everybody's favourites to win the championship and go back up again. Hull City, well, Hull City are doing okay at the moment. I know it's early start of the season. I'm 8th at the moment. I'm doing all right, but and Hull are another team that I think will finish in the bottom half of the championship come the end of the season. And like I said, so far Leicester have won all 4, whereas Hull, they've won 2, lost 1 and drawn 1. This one I'm going to go for Leicester. Leicester 2, Hull City 0. Middlesbrough versus Queen's Park Rangers. Well, at the moment, Middlesbrough are 3rd from bottom, and Queen's Park Rangers are 19th. And of course, Middlesbrough lost to Albion last weekend to put more pressure on Michael Carrick, who if results don't start to improve for Middlesbrough, I don't think he'll be there much longer. Because you know what it's like, football, it's a results business, and if results are not going right, the coach or manager gets the sack. It doesn't take much for these owners to panic and sack somebody. As for Queen's Park Rangers, I think Queen's Park Rangers are going to have a funny season. I'm going to be up and down, I think. Come the end of the season, they'll probably finish, well, just trying to avoid relegation, I think. So far, Middlesbrough haven't won 1. They've lost 3 and drawn 1. Queen's Park Rangers have won 1 and lost 3. They're in the same position as Middlesbrough. Something's got to give for this match tomorrow. It's a must-win match for Middlesbrough and Michael Carrick. Like I said, if Middlesbrough lose tomorrow, then there'll be more pressure on him. This one I'm going to go for Queen's Park Rangers. I'm going to go for Middlesbrough 1, Queen's Park Rangers 2. Plymouth Argyle versus Blackburn Rovers. Well, at the moment, Plymouth are 16th. They've dropped down the table considerably, haven't they, since the start of the season when they was top. I'm still going to go with my prediction that I'm going to go right down again. I did say Sheffield Wednesday will go down. I'm still sticking with my prediction that they both will go down. I did say Ipswich as well, but like I said, Ipswich might just surprise everybody and stay up this season. We shall see. Blackburn Rovers, at the moment, they are 9th. Plymouth so far have won 1, lost 2 and drawn 1. Blackburn Rovers, they've won 2, lost 1 and drawn 1. This one I'm going to go for Plymouth 1, Blackburn 2. I'm going to go for Blackburn Rovers to win 2-1. Rotherham United versus Norwich City. Well, at the moment, Rotherham are 21st and Norwich, they are 2nd. Rotherham are another team that I predicted would struggle, and I think it looks like it's going to happen. They were lucky last season not to be relegated, but can they escape it again? Like I said, there's a long way to go yet before the end of the season. Norwich. Will Norwich stay second? Or will they fall away towards the end of the season? They'll probably be second up until Christmas, but I think going into the new year they'll probably start to fade away as we get towards the end of the season. But we shall see. Anyway, Rotherham so far haven't won one yet. They've lost 3 and drawn 1, whereas Norwich, they've won 3 and they've drawn 1. This one I'm going to go for Norwich. Rotherham 0, Norwich 3. Of course, Norwich beat Huddersfield last weekend. Stoke City versus Preston. Stoke at the moment are 10th, and Preston are 5th. At the moment, Preston are in the playoff places. Will these two teams have a good season? Stoke are another funny team. You never know what you're going to get with Stoke and Preston. Can Preston finish in the playoff places? You never know. They might surprise everybody and stop there all through to the season. They might even reach the playoffs. You never know. I mean, look at Luton last season and Sunderland and Coventry. They finished in the playoff places. Stranger things have happened. Stoke so far have won 2, lost 2, whereas Preston, they've won 3 and they've drawn 1. This one I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for Stoke 1, Preston 3. I'm going to go for a Preston win. Albion versus Huddersfield. And of course, Albion had a great win last weekend against Middlesbrough, whereas Huddersfield, they lost to Norwich. Can Albion beat these Huddersfield? Well, we should on paper, but you know, the Championship, it's a funny league. Anything can happen. But I'm going to go for Albion to win. Get Albion to get another 3 points as we go into the international break. Albion so far have won 2, lost 1 and drawn 1. I think as with Albion, I can't see how. I said at the start of the season I didn't think Albion were going to finish in the playoff places. I don't think we will. We didn't last season. And I can't see us finishing there this season. We'll probably finish mid-table. Because with the Albion, you never know what you're going to get with Albion. I mean, the transfer window closes tonight, and I don't think we bought anybody yet. It's you want some decent players to get you out of the Championship, but with Albion, it's just not happening. The players we've got there at the moment, they're just not good enough to get us out of the Championship. And as for Huddersfield, I think Huddersfield are going to go down this season. I think they're going to go down. I think them, Plymouth and Sheffield Wednesday will all be the ones to go down this season, I think. Huddersfield were lucky at the end of last season to just manage to stay up, but I don't think they will this season. I think they're going to go down. Anyway, as for Albion, like I said, we've won 2, lost 1 and drawn 1, whereas Huddersfield, they haven't won 1 yet. They've lost 3. This one I'm going to go for Albion to win. Albion 3, Huddersfield 0. Well, that's the end of my predictions for this weekend's Championship matches. Of course, next weekend it's the international break, and I'll see you all again in another video after the international break.